ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tutoring on Demand, and we're going to have a quick review of theme. Now, in Unit 2, Elements of Fiction, that we finished already, you did theme in your reader's notebook and in your quiz, and it was on your post-assessment. But theme is something good to go over because you're going to see a lot of it on your end of grade test, and also it's something that can sometimes be a little confusing, getting it confused with main idea or just sometimes even what the subject is. So what makes us think about a story long after we've read it? Often it is the idea of which the story is built. Theme. All right? So what is theme? The central idea or message about life or human behavior that the story reveals. Okay? And remember, these are these universal things. We're going to talk about that in a second. But let's look for an example, a good theme. Living a simple life leads to greater personal freedom. So you're not tied down by certain loneliness is sometimes felt even when we are among friends. So you see this idea of theme or central idea or message tends to give us an idea that can be applied to about anything. Now, in most stories, the theme is not stated directly, okay? And this is where you have to do your close read and good annotation because instead, it is revealed to us through the character's experiences. So what happens in the story supports the theme. Now, themes are universal, okay? Different writers from different cultures often express similar themes. A theme is a generalization about life or human nature. Certain types of experiences are common to all people everywhere. That's what we mean by universal. That no matter what culture you come from, no matter what your religion, race, ethnicity, gender is, there are certain things that we can all experience the same way. Now, a universal theme, again, the idea that no matter where in the world you are, no matter where you come from, you can experience this. It comes up again and again in literature. It deals with basic human concerns, things like good and evil, life and death, love, loss. Okay? It lets us see our common experiences and it can help guide us through our lives. So, in other words, themes a lot of times in literature is something that you can apply to your own life. Okay, that's how we get into books. That's how we get into movies or something, is because we make a connection with it. Okay, and it doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, white, black, or if you are Muslim or you're a Christian, you can still have universal themes that have experiences we can all understand, no matter where or you come from. You experience things like love, or getting your heart broke, or seeing a new life come into this world, or experiencing the loss of a loved one. These are universal themes. Now, here are some familiar stories real quick, and I want us to think about them and tell me which universal theme it applies to. So, got some stories. The Little Red Hen, Beauty and the Beast, The Three Little Pigs, The Ugly Duckling, and The Frog Prince. Now, I'm going to make a little assumption here that we do know what most of these fairy tale stories are about, that you've had an experience with them. All right? Little Red Hen, you got this hen that's going to work hard and do it themselves. Beauty and the Beast, you've got the Beast and Belle, and you should know how kind of the ending, spoiler alert, he is all ugly and stuff, but then he ends up being this really sweet and nice prince. The Three Little Pigs, when the big bad wolf, ugly duckling, and then the Frog Prince. Okay, so let's look at A. It pays hard to work and plan ahead. Which one would you apply to these stories here? Does A go with a Little Red Hen, Beauty and the Beast, the Three Little Pigs, the Ugly Duckling, and or the Frog Prince? That's A. B, appearances can be deceiving. So in other words, your eyes can deceive you or something like that. So which one would B apply to? The Little Red Hen, Beauty and the Beast, The Three Little Pigs, The Ugly Duckling, or The Frog Prince? Take a moment here, pause the video, and just kind of think to yourself, is Little Red Hen A or B? Is Beauty and the Beast A or B? The Three Little Pigs A or B? The Ugly Duckling A or B? And The Frog Prince. Does this universal theme apply to A or B? Take a moment. Okay, so if you've unpaused the video and you're hearing my voice now, that means you've made your decisions. Let's look at the answer. Hey, the Little Red Hen is A. It pays to work hard and plan ahead. The Three Little Pigs is also A. And that's the only one for A. So B, appearances can be deceiving. Think about Beauty and the Beast. Think about the Ugly Duckling and the Frog Prince. All these have universal themes of appearances can be deceiving. So, how many did you get right there? You should be able to apply these universal themes to these fairy tales, stories that most of us have grown up with. Now, when you're finding the theme, keep the following guidelines in mind when you want to find and state the theme of a work. The theme is not the same thing as the subject. That's very important. The subject is simply the topic. It can be stated in a single word, such as loyalty. Okay? That is not a theme. That is just one subject. Okay, I know this is about loyalty. Cool. I'm glad you got that. How can you apply that to a theme, a universal theme, something that can be applied to any other story? Okay? So, the theme makes some surprise or new understanding about the subject and should be expressed in a sentence. Loyalty to a leader is not always good. Do you see the difference there? Subject, we know it's about loyalty, but to apply a theme, it has to be more wordy and it can be applied to other stories. So we go from the subject of loyalty to loyalty to a leader is not always good. So this was just a quick little review of theme. I hope this was helpful. I hope it kind of jogged your memory. Feel free to watch it a couple times, but just remember, theme is universal. Theme is not simply a word. Theme can be applied to other stories. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.